Ask any American who's gotten behind the wheel in recent weeks. The cost of gasoline has gotten out of control. By the end of February, the national average for gas was $3.73 a gallon, with sharply higher prices in many markets throughout the nation, an all-time record for this time of year. And as we get closer to summer and more Americans hit the road, those prices will only rise. We understand that presidents can't simply wave a magic wand and bring down the price of gas, but that doesn't mean that they're powerless either, no matter what this president tells you.
You know there are no quick fixes to this problem. You know we can't just drill our way to lower gas prices.
Give us a break, Mr. President. So increasing the supply of oil isn't sufficient to bring down the cost? We know you're on a power trip, but even you can't repeal the laws of supply and demand. The truth of the matter is that the Obama administration isn't simply reacting to high oil prices. It's actually helped to create them. Average gas prices are now $1.80 more expensive per gallon than they were when Obama took office 3 years ago. Oil production in the Gulf of Mexico is down by 120 million barrels in that time. The administration's approval of new drilling plans is more than 2/3 lower than the historical average. And President Obama's recent decision to block development of the Keystone XL pipeline prevented the construction of a delivery system that could have carried 830,000 barrels of oil a day. Yet in the midst of all of this, you may have heard the president say that domestic oil production is at an all-time high. The trick there is to hope you don't discover that his administration has nothing to do with it. The new development is largely on private land, while the administration does everything it can to prevent oil development everywhere from Alaska to the Gulf Coast. Why would the administration avoid such common-sense solutions? It's simple, because they're ideologically committed to keeping gas prices artificially high.
The overall goal is to decrease our dependency on oil, to build and strengthen our economy, and to decrease our dependency on oil.
Chu first irritated Republicans when he told the Wall Street Journal in 2008, quote, "Somehow we have to figure out how to boost the price of gasoline to the levels in Europe."
The levels in Europe? Well, we're getting closer every day. And what will replace gas? Well, the president has some ideas.
We're making new investments in the development of gasoline and diesel and jet fuel that's actually made from a plant-like substance, algae.
So, to review, the president's energy strategy is to replace oil, one of the most efficient, abundant fuels on the market, with stuff that grows in your pool. Yeah. And we're the ones who are supposed to be anti-science. Our recommendation, Mr. President, stop dreaming, start the drilling. That's this week's Freedom Minute.